South Africa bids farewell to Chief Justice Zondo, embraces era of reforms, by Satori News. South Africa is set to bid a respectful farewell to a judicial stalwart, Chief Justice Raymond Zondo, as he retires after a distinguished 27-year tenure. Recognized for his remarkable service, particularly as the head of the State Capture Commission, Chief Justice Zondo leaves behind a significant legacy that President Cyril Ramaphosa urges the nation to honor and build upon. Chief Justice Zondo spearheaded the colossal State Capture Commission, guiding over 400 days of hearings, handling testimonies from more than 300 witnesses, and sifting through a staggering 1.7 million pages of evidence. The president noted that through the commission's work, South Africans have become more informed about the complex web of corruption that impacted the country's state, economy, and social framework during the unsettling era of state capture. Notably, the commission's labor has been instrumental in illuminating the individuals involved and setting the stage for systemic reform. With Chief Justice Zondo's retirement comes the heavy responsibility for the nation to actualize the Commission's recommendations. These measures are designed to redefine public affairs in South Africa for the foreseeable future, and the current administration is taking concrete steps to implement these directives with a view to holding the culprits of state capture accountable and to recover illicitly acquired funds. In an effort to solidify the legal framework, President Ramaphosa has recently sanctioned several legislations responding directly to the Commission's suggestions. These include the Public Procurement Act, NPA Amendment Act, the Electoral Matters Amendment Act, and Companies Second Amendment Act, all aimed at curbing corruption and preventing its reoccurrence by tightening control over procurement processes, establishing a permanent investigating directorate against corruption, criminalizing political donations exchanged for influence, and creating stronger deterrents against corporate malfeasance, respectively. Moreover, the president promises that the wheels of justice are in motion, with nearly R10 billion secured in forfeiture orders and settlement agreements related to state capture. Additionally, preservation and restraint orders worth R17 billion are waiting as court proceedings continue. Law enforcement is actively pursuing those implicated by the Zondo Commission, emphasizing a no-tolerance approach to corruption. In closing, President Ramaphosa reaffirms the government's commitment to thoroughly implement the State Capture Commission's recommendations and to persist in reforms aimed at fostering an incorruptible society. He acknowledges the vast amount of work still required, underscoring the commitment to ongoing improvements and ensuring that offenders are held accountable. As this chapter concludes, South Africa turns towards a horizon of reform and justice, seeking guidance in the testament of Chief Justice Zondo's rigorous dedication to uprightness and lawful governance. Thank you for choosing Satori News.